Hey everybody, welcome to the Anfield Eye. The cap is on, the shirt is on my chest, and we are turning from doubters to believers. Liverpool have just lost to Chelsea, Palace, and then a defeat against Galatasaray. 3 defeats in 1 week. The fans are fuming. But what if I told you these losses might actually be good for us? Sounds mad? Right. Okay, so stick around because I'm about to explain why losing could be the spark that reignites our season. And because we do need our season to get reignited, we're going through a bad patch. It doesn't take an Einstein to realize that. Okay, so losses. Painful? Yes, but timely as well. Let's start with the obvious. Yes, losing to Chelsea, losing to Crystal Palace, losing to Galatasaray, it's not fun. It's a gut punch. It really is a gut punch. And then Galatasaray in the Champions League, again, Turkey away. That's one. It stung a bit too. But here's the thing: timing. Timing matters. These defeats didn't come in April when we're chasing trophies. Okay, these defeats have come in October. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. They came early enough in the season to act as a wake-up call, a tactical slap in the face, a reminder that talent alone doesn't win games. Cohesion, hunger, adaptability, they matter as well. So we haven't quite hit the heights that we thought we were going to hit, but that will come, okay? Because there are lessons in defeat. Great teams learn more from losing than from winning. Don't take my word for it, okay? Sir Alex Ferguson, the great manager of Manchester United back in the 90s, said the defeat is the best teacher in football. It shows where you're weak, where you're vulnerable, and also where you need to improve. Okay, so let's learn from these defeats. Okay, we are vulnerable and we need to identify the areas where we need to improve. And also, for me, the greatest cop-out of all time, Jurgen Klopp, after a loss to Watford in 2020, said, sometimes you need a punch in the face to remember how hard winning really is. Okay, when we're winning, that's when we're singing. Okay, but if you're winning and you're playing bad, we kind of need to address those problems because we need to win convincingly. 2-0, 3-0, clean sheets. And we're not doing that. We haven't done that since the start of the season. So these losses exposed flaws. Defensive lapses under pressure, lack of midfield control, and over-reliance on individual brilliance. And that's exactly what we needed to see before the season gets serious. Yes, losses, draws. We needed to see players that weren't quite hitting the ground running. So beginning of October, guys, perspective. We need perspective. Why it's good for the club? Well, kind of like here's why these defeats might be a blessing in disguise. Okay, tactical reset. Okay, Arne Slot knows what doesn't work. These games give him data, not just disappointment. Okay, playing players out of position in different positions. Did that work? No. Okay, let's not do that again. Did that work? Yes. Let's explore that a bit more. Squad accountability. Players like Wirtz, Ekitike, Kirkes, Isak now understand the intensity of Premier League and European football. Okay, we haven't just brought in players to sit on the bench. They are first team players. They need time, people, time. Transfer clarity. Losses do highlight gaps. Expect Liverpool to move smartly in the market, especially in the defensive areas, especially in probably the right back area, and maybe in midfield with somebody to help out Ryan Gravenberch. Mentality matters as well. Winning hides problems. Losing exposes them. Okay, I want to win, but I want to win in the right way. And if we respond the right way, these defeats become turning points. Okay, we want to go on long winning runs. Okay, and if we address these problems of why we're losing, that is one way of going on these 10 winning streaks. Okay, winning runs. Pep Guardiola, the greatest manager in my opinion who ever lived, said losing is part of the process. It's how you react to them that defines your team. Okay, for me, it's just one of those things you have to really appreciate losing. What do? Do we sulk or do we sharpen? Okay, let's not do the sulking bit. That's what other fans do. Let's sharpen our tools. Where do we go from here? Well, here's what needs to happen next. Let's think now. Slot must simplify the system. Too much tactical tinkering too soon can confuse players. Let's build chemistry first. Trying to integrate players and then get the experienced players to play a different system. Not really. I think it causes chaos in the team. Leaders have to step up as well. Salah, Van Dijk, Alisson. This is their moment to guide the younger lads, the new lads in the team. And fans, they need to stay patient as well. Rome wasn't built in a day. And neither was Klopp's Liverpool, and neither is Arne Slot's Liverpool. Slot needs time. These journeys are part of that. The losses, the draws, the winning, these are part of the journey. We need that time to readjust. We'll be back. We'll be back stronger. Promise me. The sparks. We're waiting for Florian Wirtz. Okay, guys, we need to have a conversation about him because he is a midfield magician who hasn't quite lit up the Premier League yet. Rival fans are laughing. Mark my words, we will be having the last laugh. Liverpool fans, trust me, his time is coming. As Kenny Dalglish, the great, once said quite recently, he'll be able to open a can of soup once he clicks with Alexander Isak. Wirtz is still adopting the pace, the physicality, the chaos of English football. It's a different beast compared to the Bundesliga. Okay, but the signs are there. His movement, his vision, his ability to find pockets of space. He's doing the right things. Watch the replay. Wirtz on the pitch against Chelsea. Even if the final product isn't quite clicking yet, he's doing the right things. Watch his replays if you've got time off in this international break. Trust me, he is doing the right things. And after the international break, who knows? Thierry Henry once said, I didn't score for 8 games when I arrived at Arsenal, but I knew I had the right tools. I just needed the time. So, Wirtz needs the time, and we're going to give it to him. He has got the tools, he's got the intelligence, he's got the technique, and he has the temperament. He just needs time. If Thierry Henry needed time, Florian Wirtz needs time. And what he now needs also is rhythm, chemistry, the confidence. And once he finds it, he'll be the heartbeat of this Liverpool side. We won't be able to play without him, okay? Give him time. And Liverpool fans will. We'll give him a whole season if he needs it. But we'll have to take the banter from the rival fans. Okay? Fair enough. Alexander Isak, the game changer that we need. Isak does bring something different. He's composed under pressure. He's clinical in front of goal. And he's intelligent in his movement. And he's not just a finisher, ladies and gentlemen. He's a creator, a link-up artist, and a nightmare for defenders. Go and see the goal he set up against for Cody Gakpo in the match against Chelsea. He set up a beautiful play for Cody Gakpo. He's already got a goal assist in a Liverpool shirt. And then, with Ekitike's raw energy, Salah's experience, and Wirtz's creativity, Isak could be the final piece in Arne Slot's attacking puzzle. These 4 players are the key to our revival. Trust me, Salah's not even hit the deck running right now. Maybe after the international break, he starts scoring for us. Who knows? Hopefully, fingers crossed. So, yes, losing hurts, but sometimes losing is winning. If you learn, adapt, and come back stronger, losing is winning. Watch this video in February, in March, and you will understand that Mal is making and talking a lot of sense. Let me know in the comments below, what did you learn from the loss against Chelsea, against Palace, against Galatasaray? Did you learn anything? If you did, I want to know about it. Put it in the comments below. Who needs to step up next? Well, I think we all know who needs to step up next. The whole team. And they will, okay? Do you believe this team can bounce back? I do. That's the whole point of this video. This team can bounce back and will bounce back. Smash a like on that button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell because the comeback starts now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, shoulders are down, but we need that international break to regroup, come back, up the Reds, Let's turn pain into progress. We needed to lose, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you that right now. Take a break. International break has hit us now. Go back to your families, take your children out, go outside, enjoy some fancy food in fancy restaurants. Enjoy the international break. When we come back, we will be better. Fingers crossed, hoping that we will be playing at the levels that we showed last year. See you in the next video. Goodbye for now.